On this vote, the yeas are 220 and the nays are 210. The bill is passed.
It's hard to believe that that was already 2 months ago, the day H.R. 1, the For the People Act, passed the House and was sent on to the Senate. Now, at the time, we told you that the path to getting the bill through the Senate and onto President Biden's desk would be long and challenging, but that there would be exciting milestones along the way, and that with your help and with your work, we would succeed. Well, we still have a lot of work to do, but this week is one of those exciting milestones. My name is Pablo, and this is Indivisible Weekly. Thanks for joining us. Tuesday was a big day for the For the People Act, as the bill got its first markup in the Senate Rules Committee. This was an important step on the path to passing S1 and its key voting rights provisions into law. But it was also symbolically important because in the past, Mitch McConnell never even let the bill reach this stage. But with Democrats in charge, we're moving this bill forward and making progress every single day. And it's exciting, because it's one of those moments where we're seeing the consequences of our electoral work from last year, the work that got us this Senate majority and made this bill possible, and of our advocacy work over the last several months to get this bill through the House and on to the Senate. And while we do still have a lot of work left to do, this is a big milestone, and it is worth celebrating. Now, the markup itself went just about how you would expect it to go. Since the committee is split 50-50, Republicans weren't able to pass any major terrible amendments, though we certainly heard them. Instead, all they really did was repeat the same bad faith talking points that we've heard in the past, from a Republican Party that is focused on eliminating voting rights, not strengthening them. I mean, don't forget, part of the urgency of the For the People Act is that Republicans at the state and local level are passing incredibly restrictive, anti-voting, anti-democracy, racist voter suppression laws. This is happening all across the country every single day. So just remember that when Republicans are making up lies about the For the People Act, those racist, restrictive state-level laws are what they are fighting for. Here's Majority Leader Chuck Schumer on what these state-level Republican laws are actually about and why we need to pass the For the People Act to stop them.
I want to be very clear today. These laws have no justification rooted in fact or purpose other than the desire for raw political advantage. Don't tell us these laws are about voter fraud. You're more likely in America to be struck by lightning than commit voter fraud. Don't tell us these laws are about strengthening our elections. Shortening the early vote doesn't strengthen our elections. Limiting the number of drop boxes doesn't strengthen our elections. Criminalizing food and water to voters doesn't strengthen our elections. These laws are about one thing and one thing alone: making it harder for Americans to vote.
It is essential that the Senate passes the For the People Act as quickly as possible. It doesn't matter what bad faith arguments Republicans try to make. This is about saving our democracy. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's not about who's in power. It's bigger than all of that. The For the People Act is an essential reform to empower voters and create a system of government that truly is by the people, for the people. Here's Senator Amy Klobuchar on what the For the People Act is actually about.
The For the People Act is about setting basic national standards to make sure all Americans can vote safely in the way that works best for them, regardless of what state or zip code they live in. The For the People Act is about reducing the power of big money in our elections by ending secret spending by billionaires and special interests. And the For the People Act is about making anti-corruption reforms to ensure all politicians work for the people, not for themselves.
So what we need to do is keep hitting this message. Keep reminding people of why we need to pass the For the People Act and fix our democracy. And don't forget, there is enormous momentum behind this bill already. It has the overwhelming support of the American public. All but one Democratic senator are already official co-sponsors. For the first time ever, this bill already got a markup in a Senate committee. And even though the Rules Committee is evenly split between Democrats and Republicans, the power-sharing agreement secured by the Democratic majority includes a provision that will allow this bill to move forward no matter what antics Republicans try to pull. Our momentum is undeniable, and it's up to us to get this bill across the finish line. So we need you to keep calling your senators and demanding that they pass the For the People Act. and abolish the filibuster if and when it gets in the way. We need you to keep sending us videos about why you're fighting to save our democracy. We need you to stay in this fight, because together we are going to win. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Indivisible Weekly. As always, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out the links in the description below for more ways that you can get involved. Thanks everyone, take care, and I'll see you next week.